How do you build a sustainable, profitable business in China?
Challenging, but possible.
You work with a lot of people with disabilities. How does that work?
This is interesting.
So, what are the actual benefits that you found with employing someone with a disability?
The thing is,
So, where are the opportunities to invest in sustainability in China?
invest in sustainability.
What specifically could a company do today to become more sustainable?
The first step is
I sat down with Xenia Sidorenko, the founder of UseDem, a truly sustainable company that recycles denim castaways, taking them one step further and giving the denim wear a freshly upcycled makeover. We discussed how you can build a sustainable product cost effectively and build revenue quickly, all with a workforce from different backgrounds. Interestingly, Xenia mainly works with people with disabilities, and we looked into how this can transform your business. We dived into what is sustainability, the positive and negative connotations, getting into quite an interesting discussion. We also discussed how you can invest in sustainability both short and long term, kicking off with how she built a truly sustainable business in China. Here's my chat with Xenia Sidorenko.
How do you build a sustainable, profitable business in China?
challenging, but possible. So let's start from the what is the actually sustainable business, yeah? Because every time when we are touching the topic sustainability, people think that it's NGO or we are saving the dolphins and we do it for free. Let's go back and question ourselves how we can sustain the business, even a sustainable business, so it should be profitable. So we need to create the system where our offer is actually needed. Yeah, and in China, well, let's say, especially in textile industry, who need sustainability? Almost no one. So basically, to build a sustainable business in China, extremely difficult, and not everyone interested in still in participate, engage, and understanding the sustainable business in textile industry. Let's figure out what is the sustainable business. Yeah, I will rephrase it into a responsible business and go into the circular business strategy. Normally, what we do, we create some idea and source the material. Then we produce product, we distribute it, sell, and then we start over again. This calls linear system for the business, yeah? And when we are creating idea and sourcing the material that is possibly to recycle, reuse, or it's biodegradable, so it's disappeared after the use, yeah? So we engage this material in the production, then we distribute. During the using, we think about how we can help our clients to fix it or maybe reuse it again. And after the use, we are, as a producer, taking responsibility of recycling this product or bringing back to production. And this is called circular economy and circular business model. And this is the most interesting because most of the businesses are linear businesses. And when you are asking at the end of the process, so what are you going to do with the all your product that you produce and all your clients are having it and they don't need it anymore? Companies are not taking responsibility. So this is where we come to the sustainability / responsibility. I'm as a company taking responsibility of taking care of the end of the life of my product and bringing back to the production. So this momentum of responsibility of the end of the life of the product, the most difficult for the companies right now. And I guess that's why it's challenging.
You work with a lot of people with disabilities. So how does that work?
Well, this is the interesting part for us, and especially for me as a designer, because my design, we're producing bags and accessories and clothes, yeah? Normally, designer is working like this. Okay, I'm taking the idea from out nowhere, and I'm just bringing this idea to the factory, and I don't care how they're going to deal with that. Yeah, I just need a fine product at the end. So as a designer, I need to first think about how easy to produce my product. So challenge for me is redesign the product the way that it will be extremely easy to produce. Easy to produce means that it's super minimalistic, and then means that it's perfect. So this is my side of the process, right? But another side that we are cooperating with the company calls Home Sweet Home. It's not NGO, it's their business, and they employ disabled people with the different disabilities. How does it work? So they basically, as long as I know, they travel around of China and promoting them company as a company who is employee. There's different people, and we'll say inclusive company, right? Because it can be anything, yeah. Like we need to understand that there is different inclusivities. It's race inclusivity, gender inclusivity, age inclusivity, physical disabilities inclusivity, mental disabilities inclusivity. And if we are a sustainable company who is promoting that we welcome everyone, then it should be so natural, right? So this company, they travel in China and offer people with the different disabilities job. What is the challenge? Government actually pay to the people with the disabilities, yeah, some certain, like, I don't know, like how does it call, like a salary or whatever, like monthly.
It's an incentive, right?
Yeah, incentive, yeah. So it's almost the same amount they will be receiving if they would be working for the company.
Right.
And the challenge for the company is to promote that they will be actually working and not receiving the huge amount of the money, but still develop themselves in society. Yeah, like you are accepted by society, you are living your life, and you are develop yourself, right? and integrate it in society. And I think that the most important, it's what I observe in this company, Home Sweet Home, that those who are working in the company, they are developing confidence about who they are. And there is cases when guys who, after the few years of working in the company, they would be going to their hometown and open the business. Basically, you are growing the confidence, help them to be integrated in society, and at the same time, we are creating such a beautiful product, you know? It's not just like working, I don't know, like wiping the street, which is, I'm not underestimate this job, but the thing is that they are literally receiving the skill, like they learn the skill, they learn English, they learn skill like about sewing and packaging and a computer. They can work on computer. It's a different people with its different abilities can get the different job. So this is interesting part. And I see how they grow. I see how they are getting more confident. And Home Sweet Home is not just random word for the like name for the company. It literally feels like at home. Everyone chatting, having a jokes. It's a family. So I believe that the first one stage when you get to the company as an employee, first you need to create that they already create the atmosphere that this is the home and family, and you need to accept the fact that you need to be open to the family and get into the family.
It sounds incredible that you're empowering these people and giving them sense of responsibility, like anyone. Doesn't matter if you had a disability or didn't have a disability. My question for you, which some companies may have, which is a horrible stigma, horrible kind of attitude, is employing someone that has a disability may slow things down, may cost more money. So what are the actual benefits that you found with employing someone with a disability? And you actually said it's not just about employing people with disability, it's about giving everyone an opportunity.
As long as I know, the government is actually encourage companies to employ disabled people. So they can even invest money into the special stairs, elevators, facilities. And this is like already question to the company: what stops you from employee? Or there is another one way how big corporates are what they're doing. They employ people and they ask, don't come to work. So basically, it's kind of like a cutting the taxes, but and they are pretending they employ disabled people, but they're not actually doing it. So because it's obviously a challenge for the company, because once you get some special person, you need to spend extra time to train the person, create the right facilities and place to work for this person, if it's a physical disabilities or mental disabilities, right? But the thing is that this person who got employed and got a chance to express themselves, they are super appreciative. And the product that we are creating with this company, with our company Use Them, it's, I don't know, like it's, of course, it's a part of the magic, and you can think, oh, of course, yeah, but you can feel the energy from the product. And the second thing is how they are happy to help you to create your product. So this level of the appreciation from the employee that you give this job and you are bringing this job, and it's. I think I'm not saying that other people not appreciate them job, but I can feel the difference.
Yeah, it's a lost quality that a lot of employees have. Just thank you. I have an intern right now who actually has a disability, and he's so appreciative. He says thank you so much for the work, which is, being British, we like that kind of attitude. So what have been the challenges with that kind of business model, having a sustainable business model?
First of all, I guess this is like a biggest question to me from people, like, why China? Yeah, why China? Why to work on sustainable development in a country that's considered as the biggest one factory, where you cannot change anything as the individual, right? But actually, this year I received the award as a pioneer in sustainable development, which is very.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, like you would be like, oh, okay.
Awarded by the Chinese government?
No government.
Right.
It's like
Okay, that would have been great.
that would have been great. Yeah, this is actually another question, like who I am here, and if we will be talking about inclusivity, I can consider myself as well as a let's go into the harsh white woman building sustainability in China,
Sure.
Or let's even go further, Russian white woman building sustainability in Russia. Yeah, you're off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I forgot the question.
No, well, it's a great point, because you could go down that route of self-deprecating, saying, "Oh, everything's against me. I'm a white Russian lady entrepreneur in China," but you never see yourself as a victim, which I think is really, really important.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I remember I had an interview and someone asked me, like, how do you feel as dun 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 dun, and they put all the tags on me, and I was like, I don't put on myself those tags. If you would like to put it, this is your things to do. I can imagine how much I will cut myself from all the possibilities if I will put all these tags on myself. Same with the disabled people. Can you imagine? They are not putting these tags. Some of them was born with this, right? Some of them like had an accident at work or anywhere, right? And they lost the hand and leg, And it's they after some time they don't put this tag on themselves. It's us who is observing them and putting this tag on them, and then we behave towards to them differently. There's a fantastic advertisement. So there is on a screen. Maybe you will find later. There's on a screen. They put their kids and adults, and the second screen is a different animals or something like someone was making a face, yeah, like so, and you need to kind of like engage with the second screen. So first screen, like it's someone is making a face and everyone making a face, yeah. So then the disabled person appear, and kids continue to engage with this disabled person, and adult stopping because they understand that something wrong with this person, yeah. And the thing is that it's us who is behaving towards to them differently.
Yeah.
And I have a story. So one of my teammates, at the very beginning when she started working at Usedom, she was traveling to the factory, and she, after the day of spending in the factory, she said, I was exhausted, mentally exhausted, because it was so different to work with the disabled people. And she said, I was spending so much energy and time to act differently towards to them. And then after some time, year, like, I don't know, 6 months, after some time, she just behaved normally towards them. And she said, and my life's become beautiful because like I started really enjoying to go to the factory and spend time with them, because she was at the beginning behaving unnaturally, and then when she started to behave towards to them naturally, everything goes smooth. And then she started like stop like wasting the energy on a relationship with them. So the thing is that I guess we need to kind of like again and again, yeah, everything starts from you. Everything comes from your from inside of you, yeah. Like if you behave towards to them something like there is another question, like story. One of my friends, she said, I went to the coffee shop, and there was saying that employee in this coffee shop, they are deaf or something, yeah, like some different disabilities. And she said, when I received my order and I drink the coffee, it was very tasty coffee. And then she said, I catch up myself on the thoughts that I was assuming that the coffee can be not tasty because of who is serving this coffee. Yeah. So it's us.
We're the challenge. Right?
We are the challenge.
Yeah.
We are the issue. Yeah. And then again, okay, let's go into the depth of this question. Someone doesn't have a hand, but someone is angry, stupid, I don't know, like
lazy,
lazy, right? What is the challenge?
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with my with the leader of our production who doesn't have one wrist, but I have a problem with the lazy people.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a great point.
Like we are all different, and with the different like good sides and bad sides. So that's a question to ourselves. How do you accept the difference? Yeah.
Why denim?
Why denim? Very good question. First of all, I used to be a designer of denim clothes, and I was involved in production of millions and millions of jeans. So according to my experience, it's absolutely disaster part of your wardrobe. Let me give you some numbers. 400 million pair of jeans produced a year only in China. 70 million discarded only in Shanghai a year. So basically each person throw away 4 pieces of denim every year. And there is the most one scary number is that less than 1% of all the clothes in the world are recycled into the clothes. The rest of the clothes goes into incineration and landfill. Question: if I'm, as a designer, involved into this process, how do I feel? Terrible. I'm supposed to design something beautiful. I'm supposed to create the joy from being, from looking good, right? And I'm involved in the process of this disaster. And you cannot say, oh, this is just a corporate. It's not me. No, you are the part of the system. And if you are doing it, you agree with that. If you are not agree with that, so then creates your own system. So I ask myself, what can I do? And I create my own system. I create this product I create my company in 2015. We just take the material that is considered as a waste, put it apart, like take it apart, and then produce new product. And with each pair of jeans, we save about 3,000 CO2 emission and about 4,000 liters of water by not discarding it, but by reusing it.
I think you've been reading the Chinese 5-year plan as well, because they've mentioned exactly those things to consider with your business. But I think it's incredible. And I think for people out there that have a pair of jeans or a jacket, anything that is denim, they're going to chuck it out. Was it you that mentioned about the clothes bank or these apps that say they'll come and pick up your old clothes, that most of them, they'll just pick out the best bits and then burn them?
Yeah. So it's a purely business. And mind you, China banned to enter any waste into China, right? So textile waste, any plastic waste, So they actually using only them waste into circularity, like in the process here. So all those companies, when they are picking up your clothes, they pick the one which is sellable, means that the good quality, condition, maybe trendy, and then the rest goes into incineration, because it's just it's not profitable to send it somewhere where no one gonna buy it. You can go into the YouTube channels, Instagram, and you will find those companies, factories who are like showing you what kind of product you can buy from China. Tons. They are selling by ton. It's not like piece. So if you are having a second-hand market shop in any country, you are buying by tons for clothes from China.
So your lovely bag that you've got here, can you just show us what you brought today? So just break this down. What is this made of?
So it's made from upcycled fabric. And inside we have recycled plastic bottles lining. Somewhere here. Maybe not in this bag. Okay, let me just say that. The inside is the recycled plastic bottle fabric, and we have fillings. It's also from recycled plastic bottles. Even our zippers are recycled YKK. And this made from fabric we got from the dead stock. So this is one more interesting thing. It's not just like, that's you to understand. So this one is another one product, and you can see that here the traces from the pocket. So it means that this made from one pair of jeans. Like discarded pair of jeans, and maybe something
that's cute.
Absolutely small one. So we have a different products size and
it's trendy as well.
As a designer, this is my mission. Like not make a trash from trash, but something very useful, functional, trendy, cool, and timeless. So we create some kind of like a product you will fall in love, and you keep going with that. And if something happens, we will fix it for you.
And you tell a story with it as well. If you're with friends or a business contacts, or you're having a meeting, you could tell a really nice story about that, and then it's an amazing message to share.
Absolutely. And especially when you make it from your jeans, because we offer it to the B2C customer this service, like you can come with your best jeans, you love it so much, right? But you don't want to throw it away, you just transform it into the one backpack.
I'm not going to say about your pricing, but I remember seeing your pricing at an event one time. I was like, actually, that's not too bad. It's not, it's not expensive. It's not silly and cheap. It's in Chinese we call it Xinjiabi Hongao. It's like the quality matches the actual style and the price. So I think it's fantastic products.
This is one more stigma about that. Sustainable means expensive. It's not necessary. Right? And we actually focusing on the fact that we want to bring to the market affordable sustainability, when you are not feeling like, oh my God, no, I have to save like five paychecks, like to get this one piece, but very affordable.
So where are the opportunities to invest in sustainability in China, short term and long term?
Invest in sustainability. Create your own brand. This is investment. I think it's investment not only into a business, but into your life, like a future of your kids, your future, a future of everyone. Okay, I can tell you the whole concept of my life. Yeah, I don't like. I see the world like in a whole system, right? And I don't separate myself from other people. I'm not separate like countries. I'm not separate the materik. How do they call it? Materik there. It's like Asia, Africa.
Oh,
like
I
South
see.
Africa,
You don't discriminate. You just see us all as one people.
It's a whole system.
Yeah. It's
like
globalization.
And every time when we are invest in something, we are taking care of the whole system. Yeah, and start today to invest in changes in your company, because there's obviously no future for the companies who doesn't do anything in terms of sustainability. Because of let's start from the government, like because they will be pushing you to do something. And if you are doing nothing, then you're off. You're out of the business. This is the first. And second is, at some point, even in China, people will be asking how you produce, what material you use, what's the condition of workers in your company, and what do you do with your product when it's not used anymore. All those questions people at some point will be asking, because it's a trend already in Europe, US, and China pick up all those trends very fast. And that's what excites me about China, right? It's like once it's trend here, it's like a boom. It's like it's everywhere, right? Especially in the biggest one city. Like of course, Shanghai and Beijing is not only it's not China, but all the right now I see the developed like right now a lot of companies, brands, especially sustainable brands, they not only based in Shanghai, but in Shenzhen, Chengdu, Wuhan, and quite a lot of companies calling us and asking to bring our product and brand to them cities, which is already like kind of like I think it's the ice start melting, especially.
So what specifically could a company do today or this week to become more sustainable? There must be one actionable thing that they can do in order to at least change some of their processes.
So the first step is study the question. Study the topic. Find as much as possible information. Sustainability is not only plastic bags, right? It's a wider question to your business, how you produce, develop, taking care of your people and the product at the end of the life cycle. So first step is it's a transparency on the whole supply chain, and once you will know every step you do with your product, then you will see the problem. Because as long as you will be like, we just send it material somewhere and they do something and then they just deliver us the final product. So the first step is study the question and then to know better your process.
Would you start with the product or the people first, if you had to pick one? And why?
I would start with the people in my team. So because you need to excite person in your team to actually do it, right? You cannot just say tomorrow, like, okay, from now on you should pick only sustainable material for our product. Why? Why on earth yesterday I was picking whatever and then today I need to do that, right? So first step, you develop this excitement inside of your team to make changes. So then probably it's like the first step. me on the factory, with the home sweet home, I was doing the talks. I was explaining the why we not just take a simple roll of fabric, which is easy, but we are taking a jeans that didn't pass quality control. We cut these jeans, put it flat, layer out, and then cut in the pieces of the product. So we have to explain that to them, that why we do difficult way. And then they're exciting because they are involved in something bigger than just to produce the product. So I guess you need to start with your team. Yeah.
It's fascinating, Xenia. And where can people find you if they want to get in touch with you, find out more about the company?
WeChat, it's use them, or in Chinese it's Sanshou. We have a 3 hands on our logo, means to create, to connect, and to protect. So by creativity, we connect people and protect life. You can find us like a 3 hands sign on the product, and then you understand that this product made by upcycling. We have a Red Book page, and we have an Instagram. Use them.
So use them on social media. I'm I do follow your little Red Book. I do like your content. It's very engaging. So I'm a fan. Thank you so much. I've learned so much today. I really appreciate your time, and feel free to subscribe, like, guys. See you next time.